let's talk about the go media experience on this. Um, so it was one morning, and it was at a time when I'm usually not up by myself. I was out in the studio outside, and I was probably like getting ready to smoke. And I remember a homie called me that doesn't typically call me. And he was like all worked up, and he was like, "Man, did you see this fucking interview?" And I was like, "No, bro, like you should calm down." And he was like, "Oh, this is some fucking bullshit. This bullshit. You need to watch this fucking interview." And I was like, "I'll watch it, bro, but like it's like you should calm down." Like he doesn't even do music. He's like a barbecue guy. And like I
What
said,
interview was he talking about?
he was talking about the Upchurch interview on Adam 22. I mean on No Jumper. So this is to go back to the discord between me and church to get to the media experience. So let's just get it out in the open. So I went and watched like the first of the video, and I was just like, I really should have just kept my fucking opinion to myself, you know? But I got so like it's like this. Do you like football?
I liked playing football, but I'm not big on TV, period, so I definitely don't
I
watch
don't.
sports.
I'm not big on sports. Like I don't do sports, but like this is
Same.
be a good analogy that you may understand.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I played football, so I understand
so
it.
imagine this. So like if you like this football team and you like this quarterback and you watched him play a game and he played a bad game and you were like, fuck. Like if I like he should have played a better game, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes the things that you root behind you can be hard on when you expect more from them, you know what I'm saying? And I think at a moment where I was like, because I've never disliked uh Ryan Upchurch at all. Never have I ever like uh hated him or disliked what he was doing, or was I uh wish that he wouldn't be successful. Like none of this ever came into my thought process. It was more like I was expecting so much more from our star player over here on the country rap squad. And I just felt like I was like, it was like watching the first play and like watching the ball fumble. And I mean, I may be wrong, but like I just felt like it was, I don't know what the situation was. And I should have been more, uh, thoughtful about maybe what he was going through at the time, where he was at, because I know he was in California. That was some brand new shit. There's no telling what being around those type of clown ass motherfuckers is actually like. Um,
Right.
because that show's a fucking shit show. So there's no telling what he was going through. And for me to just be as to vague as to go to, like I went to Adam 22's Instagram. And again, this is at a time where I'm allowing myself to be on social media. Uh, and I'm not thinking like I'm go to Adam 22's Instagram and I'm like, bro, if you want to talk about fucking country rap, uh, like hit me up. Like this is some fucking bullshit. Like, and I don't even remember exactly what I said, but I know I never said nobody's name, and I'm sure it was obvious who I was talking about, but I don't like to drop people's names. It's just not, and this isn't a DM. On top of that, so I say, yo, holler at me. This right here, this guy. He's got no media experience, and what I meant by that is like the way that I saw him, and I only watched like the first, I don't know, 7 minutes of that interview, and I just shut it off, and then I sent that message. Um, I think what I was thinking is like, I know what I was thinking is like, he could have ran the ball better for the whole squad. That didn't get that it wasn't out in LA doing the interview about country rap. You know what I'm saying? And um, that's what was on my mind. And what I should have had on my mind is like, little homie have his shine and do his thing his way. And whatever it was that made me get off kilter that morning and do something that I typically wouldn't do, it's one of those things wherever you say things happen for a reason, even when they don't make sense. I felt like that now looking back was a moment in my life that needed to happen, um, for more reasons than one. And I tell you what, I never really, in sending that, I never thought that my message would get screenshot, DM screenshot, then shared, and then go viral. I was like, whoa, this seems like some real ho shit to me. But I get it. I said it. I'll stand by it. And then, when the whole Creek Squad, shout out to the Creek Squad. You want to talk about some diligent fucks. If you want to, let me tell you something. If clearly somebody grew up playing Battleship, because you can sit over with Creek Squad and like you can battleship somebody's entire fucking career if you want to, because that group of people knows how to do it online. So like I went through and going back to what I said, I never meant to. I can imagine now looking back that was hurtful of me to say, and I'm pretty sure it hurt his feelings, and otherwise it wouldn't have. Like, I don't think things bother him that don't hurt his feelings. I think that he's a genuine enough dude that if it hurt his feelings, then he'll fucking speak on it. And I think back in 2020, I said something, and he probably expected the bigger homie to not say that, and I shouldn't have. So I should have let him just have his shine and let him do his thing and kept my opinion to myself until I was asked. But that's yeah, you know, and consider the source, which it doesn't really matter. It doesn't change the fact. Um, but that's where it all started. That's where the fallout of you know the attack of Upchurch's Creek Squad. And I know all about him. I've talked to him for years until I quit. Like I've talked to him for so many years. I've converted some of them. I've been honest with all of them. Any of them.
I mean, I'm not gonna speak on it because I don't know how he feels about it, but it seems like there's not. It seems like it was like something that was kind of bullshit in the moment, but
no,
it doesn't seem like there's any animosity there. I'll just say
there's
that.
not.
Express that publicly.
When
I'm with Smo, like not trying to cut you off, Bubba, but when you said like saying that, I feel like when you said not necessarily like you felt like it hurt his feelings, but like you said, you're somebody an OG in this game that has paved the way and shit too, and regardless, even if y'all didn't fuck with each other like that heavy, you're still somebody that in some way he respected, because again, y'all are part of this same thing. So to see that, like, he was like, damn, he could have, like you said, lifted it up a little bit, and instead it was kind of like tearing down, so understandable for sure.
And mad respect to you for fucking recognizing that and admitting it too. Like, that takes a man to do.
Grown man shit for
real.
real.
Like I said, it happened for a reason, bro. That whole movement put me down a line in my life that like I really needed to experience. It allowed me to like pull my focus away from the music and spend the last year and a half, 2 years with my mom before she passed away. And a lot of people don't realize, like, I don't put my business out there all the way, but like a lot of the time when I was going through all of that fucking media experience crap, like, and it's funny to me, it's like, bro, it's like saying, damn, my quarterback can throw a way better throw than that. And then everybody's like, way better throw. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, way better throw. I've seen him do better. Like, so it was like watching that shit turn into this idiotic fucking hashtag that like my page got haunted with. I was like, this is fucking.
Hey, Creek Squad Ride's hard, dog.
They ride so hard because you know, and it's like I'm not gonna say anything negative about them because they're diehard with their shit. So like,
Oh yeah.
you can't hate on them. Like fuck, let them do their thing. Just don't do it at me no more. And like fucking stop reporting my page because if you get 500,000 people to report one artist page, that'll get you locked down.
No shit.
I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm not pointing no fingers.
Someone said he had Lance said, I guarantee Church didn't. I don't know how you could guarantee that, Lance, but he said Church didn't even realize what that meant until it came to fruition. But yeah, I mean, you never know, man. I remember watching it unfold in real time.
And you know what's weird now?
And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Smo. Like I was on when all that happened. Like I've always been fucking diehard Creek Squad. So when all that happened, I was on some fuck Smo shit too.
Yeah, look,
and I mean, I came back around to fucking with you. You know what I mean? So
how many people were on Smoke? How many people were on stood on my side for anything?
Probably not many.
None. Like that's whenever I watched, I was like, oh damn. Everybody is fucking scared. Okay, I see. Like I took a shot for
Oh, you mean like other people outside of Creek Squad? Like nobody stood up for you against
No,
that
I'm not even saying stood up for me because it wasn't the type of situation that it should have been stood up. But like watching this, like watching the beef that just unfolded and I guess finished, you know, it was like there was nothing that spawned off of that for sure. And like I've been rocking with a lot of these guys for some years. And then it was like ghost town. So, you know, I learned real quick, man. You learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, you're not in the game. I don't know what to tell people. Like, you can sit on the bench and listen to me tell my stories and you can pretend that it's your life. But until you go out here and walk in these motherfucking shoes, you just don't know. Like, I've been through some shit. So that happened. I would like to think that me and him buried the hatchet on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a big deal. It wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, when you were on here the last time, he hopped in here and said, "Hey, it's good to see Smo up there." You know what I mean? Like it doesn't. And I would never speak on anything that I don't know about, so I don't know how he feels about it. But from the public display that he gave in the chat, you know what I mean? It didn't seem like he had any animosity. I can say that for sure.
I don't believe we have room for that in our lives, man. Like we haven't even spoke. So, well, aside from like whenever we spoke just through a message, like whenever my daughter.
Yeah, I saw him repost that. Yeah.
So like, you know, I'm very thankful. Like, you know, and you gotta learn from your mistakes. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm sitting here wearing a Make America Healthy Again, smoking weed.